by an excellent shot of the TS Queen Mary II. As the crowds spill ashore, how can you find your friends or relations waiting to meet you here? The pier, one recalls, had its other uses, especially for those of us with hook, line and sinker. Next, we see the arrival of the Maid of Skelmorlie on one of her morning cafe cruises. The fare included a free cup of coffee or tea and a chocolate biscuit served during the cruise. Now, one of my favorites, P.S. Jeannie Deans, sweeps in, yet again, to discharge another load of holidaymakers on the island. As always, the beach and promenade prove a big attraction to both young and old alike. The short cruise with the small motor vessels was ever popular. Several operators with jetties along the front plied their trade. Here we see the famous little Gay Queen sailing up the Kyles. And a leisurely cruise up the Kyles on the P.S. Marchioness of Lorne, doing her usual 12 knots full out. A common sight in those parts was McBrain's M.V. Loch Fyne, passing Colintry. Many people enjoy a chance to try their hand at rowing their own boat, while the numerous steamers keep arriving and departing at frequent intervals. No holiday would be complete on Bute without a visit to Ettrick Bay on a warm, sunny day. With a modern cafe and warm sands, who could resist a paddle in these tempting surroundings? Other forms of entertainment were readily to hand. Amusements, cinemas, theaters, dancing and live music. Those of us wishing to motor to Rothesay could do so by using the privately owned Collintrive to Rhobodach ferry, where one's driving skills were truly put to the test. Well, let's leave Rothesay now and conclude with a memorable shot of McBrain's majestic St. Columba as she sweeps into the pier. Displaying her destinations, she moves off again, out by Craigmore. And we catch a last glimpse of her from Canada Hill. 1957 sees the Queen Mary II refurbished and converted to single funnel. While later that year, the new car ferry Glen Sannox makes an appearance on the Ardrossan to Arran service. In the early 60s, cruises were still very popular. Here at Craigendoran, we join the PS Jeannie Deans, an old favourite, for a cruise to Skipness. As we approach Gourock, we note other members of the fleet tied up alongside. Over to Dunoon now. And after a brief stop, off again for Rothesay. Off in